Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about becoming a stay-at-home mom, or I guess tips on how to become a stay-at-home mom. So I get this question pretty much every single day, and so I just figured I would just go ahead and make a short little video about it. Also, I wanted to mention that I have the coolest t-shirt ever on right now. I found it at Target last week and I'm pretty much obsessed, so I just wanted to show you guys. So, if you are a fan of the Golden Girls, you have to go get this shirt. It says, "Stay Golden." So I'm just gonna go ahead and give you some tips on how to become a stay-at-home mom. Now, obviously, this is not going to work for everyone. But I definitely think if you are thinking about it right now and considering quitting your job and becoming a stay-at-home mom, like on, just your husband's income, I have some tips that I definitely think will help. So let's just go ahead and get started with the video. Well, first things first, a lot of mamas that are working right now are putting their kids in daycare, or they have a nanny or a babysitter or someone watching their kids, and most likely they are paying this person. So if you stay at home and take care of your child, you obviously don't have to pay anyone, so that is saving money right there. So before I became a stay-at-home mom, I worked at an accounting firm as like an administrative assistant. And honestly, like, to put my kid in childcare around this area, like where I live, is super expensive. Pretty much I would have been working and most of my pay would have been going towards Camden's, childcare or daycare or whatever you want to call it. So right there, I just didn't think that that was worth it. So that is something that you want to consider, like how much childcare costs in the area that you live, and is it worth it to keep working full-time when you have to put a lot of that money towards someone else watching your kid. So what I recommend doing if you are considering becoming a stay-at-home mom is to start saving now. Like, go ahead and start saving as much money as you possibly can. With every single paycheck, put like a huge chunk of it away and just start saving and saving and saving. And so do it for as long as you can before you either, have your kid. Like, so if you just got pregnant, obviously save for the next 9 months. Or if you're thinking about getting pregnant, just start saving now. And if you already are pregnant, or if you just had your baby, or whatever, just start saving and do it for as long as you can. Save up a good amount of money so that when you do quit your job and become a stay-at-home mom, you have a lot of money in the bank just to help you out for a while. Okay, so this is something that's super, super important to do, and this is what my husband and I did right before I quit my job. But we made a budget, and I think this is going to save you. Your necessities, what you really need. You have to budget food, shopping, entertainment, bills, obviously, things like that. And then obviously things, to take care of your child or your children. And make a budget that you guys can follow, so that's pretty strict, but that, won't make it so you go crazy. Okay, so another thing is to stop eating out. And I know that for a lot of people that's hard. So what we do on the weekends, because I do cook during the week, which I actually think helps if you cook instead of getting takeout or eating out or whatever, because that can really cost a lot of money. We do get takeout during the weekends, and we don't go crazy on the takeout. So that's another thing. You don't want to go get takeout from like your favorite restaurant and get like steaks to go or something. You want to go somewhere where it's not going to be crazy expensive. So some examples are, Alex and I will go get a pizza, and it'll be like 20 bucks. Or we will go get like cheesesteaks and some fries. Or we'll get like some Chinese food or something like that. We aren't going to go to like a really nice restaurant and get like carry out, because you might as well just go in and eat. You know what I mean? So that is another thing. You need to cut back on going out to eat, and that's even going out to eat with your girlfriends, or like, meeting up with people and going out to dinner or whatever. You need to cut back on that, because obviously with drinks and with tip and everything, it really ends up being a lot of money, and that is money that you could have saved and put towards some necessities. Okay, another tip is not to engage in expensive activities. pretty much just to do free activities. Go out to the park, go to the zoo. Our DC zoo is free. I actually heard that other zoos aren't, but you know, do cheaper activities. Don't go spend, you know, $30, $40 for a ticket to something. Just go to the park, you know, have a picnic. So that will definitely help too. Just try not to go out and spend a lot of money. And there are still things that you can do with your family, with your children, that are tons of fun, that don't cost any money, or that don't cost a lot of money. Okay, so here's another really important one that you guys know that I'm a big fan of, but it's to shop cheap. So use coupons, shop the clearance rack, only shop when there's a sale going on. And I'm not gonna lie, that's not all the time. Obviously, I do go shopping. I just bought this t-shirt, and no, it wasn't on sale, but it was at Target, so it was kind of affordable. And one more tip that I have for you guys is try to work from home. There are plenty of jobs where you can work from home. There are lots of sales jobs. I know that there's lots of skincare companies and makeup companies and things like that where you can, you know, become like a sales associate and work from home. There's tons of online jobs. I mean, go on Craigslist. There are so many things that you can do from home online. And, you know, if not, sell your stuff. I have a Poshmark account. I have an eBay account. Just sell things. Go through your closets, go through your kitchen, go through your whole house, and, you know, pack up things that you don't use anymore and sell them. And that is another way that you can bring in a little bit of money. So those are all of my tips on becoming a stay-at-home mom. Again, I want to say it is not easy. You don't just give up your job and then sit home and you order takeout all day and go shopping online. Like, that's not what I do at all. But I do have YouTube as my job right now, and I am bringing in a little bit of income from that, so that does help. And I would say that that is like my job that I do. So I am not like a full-time working mom. I don't go to an office from, you know, 8 to 5 every single day, but I do work, and it's usually on my off hours from being a mom. So when Camden's asleep, pretty much during his nap, or when he goes to sleep at nighttime, hence why it's 9:00 p.m. right now and I'm filming this. But that's when I can work, and that's when I can film and edit. So it's doable. Not always. I'm not saying it's always doable. Some people literally, both parents have to work, or both parents want to work. Plenty of people don't want to be a stay-at-home mom. A lot of moms want to go to work. They want to hustle. They want to bring in money and income. And that's totally fine too. It's up to you. I'm just making this video because I get tons of people asking me how I became a stay-at-home mom, and that's why I wanted to make this for you guys. No judgment here. If you're a mama and you want to go to work full-time, props to you. That's awesome. But I chose to stay at home because that's just what I wanted to do, and we were able to make it work in our household. So those tips are just definitely things to think about and to consider. Let me know down below any other tips that I may have forgotten about, just to help any other mamas out that are like reading through the comments. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!